pacing back and forth. Oh, I don't understand why you're standing right here. All your shots have scored. No, scratching at the scars you left on my skin. We fight and we fall and we rise through it all till we find what we want, then we lose it all again. Your touch on my skin, pull me close, take me in. Just me, just you, lost in the moment.
This might be hard, but I've been doing a few swatches, and I cannot believe how easily and buttery and creamy these actually are. I was not expecting it. I'm being serious. All right, I'm gonna put them on my leg right now because I'm using my phone, because I've been filming look at that, so much that my battery's dead. I just can't believe this. They so creamy. I've never had, seriously, this is the creamiest shadows Morphe has literally ever made. Watch, like, I cannot even get over that. And the pigment, insane. Here it is, guys. Hey everybody, it's Karen. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, hi, I'm Karen. It is nice to meet you. I do hope you will stay, watch the video, enjoy it, get something out of it. It's a tutorial and a review of the new Morphe 350 Supernatural Glow Palette. I am super excited to be sharing this with you. I did this look with that, and I got a brand new product today in PR. Actually, it came yesterday, I think, but it's going up today, and you guys are going to want to see it. It's this. It's amazing. Okay, guys, so we need to get into this video. I will put some swatches and other things. This is a $26 palette. Let's get right into this look, and this is what it looks like. Okay, guys, so are you ready to dive into this new palette? Let me tell you a little bit about it. It was about $26, and it's got that really cheap plastic casing, and it has the shade names on this sheet here. I don't care about the casing so much. I more or less want to know that the formula is good, and I think these colors are gorgeous. Now, they had the 350 a bunch of different palettes. I think they had an all matte one 2 years ago, and they had one that was a shimmer, and I used to have both of those. I gave them to somebody, but I did pick up this one, and we're going to review it today. So the packaging, like I said, I don't really care too much about that, but I do like the fact that the shade names are not on the back of the palette, because if I go to tell you what the shade is, I don't want to have to turn it over. It takes a lot of time. So we are going to do an eye look with this palette. I'm super excited to do that. I have MAC Paint Pot on my eyes, and I'm pretty much almost a full face except for the eyes and a few other things, because I wanted to get right into this palette. So I am not really sure what type of look I'm going to do today. This has a mixture of shimmers and mattes in here, and let's get started. So I'm going to go in with this new brush collection. We're going to see how this works. We got this illuminator, I can't even pronounce it, but we got it recently. I think it was in Boxycharm or Ipsy. It was in one of those. Okay, so I'm going to start off with something like a tan kind of color, or a taupe maybe. Let's see what we got here. We have a shade called Darker. Let's go in with Sighting, and I'll try to put these shades on the screen for you, but we're going to put that all over the eye. And so far the pigment is there. I'm just placing it down right now. I'm so excited to be using this palette, guys. I'm redoing my room, and I'm getting a new vanity, just like a personal one, since this is like my workstation with everything I review. But I wanted to get like a vanity and organize it and put my utmost favorites that I cannot live without in there for when I do my makeup, for, you know, just for me. So I'm excited, and I'm going to show you guys that. All right, let's see how this works as a blending brush. Not too bad. It seems like we're doing okay here. And that's a nice light color. Okay, so let's see. We've got Take Control. I think that's kind of pretty too. Not something I would normally go for. I definitely would go for the browns more than anything, but I did go tanning today, and I figure why not try a summery kind of look. And I'm liking it so far. That is pretty. That's not like, I don't think I've really seen these two colors similar, but definitely not these. And I'm liking that a lot. Definitely tell me your thoughts. We do want to make sure there's no separation in pigment, that everything is blended as flawlessly as we can get it. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. And we're going to layer some shadows so we can really get that smoky edge kind of look. And I'm excited. All right, we've got a lot in here we can use. We have got, this is more of a warm kind of tone, and then we've got cool tones in here. We've got a mixture. We do. All right. Ooh. I think I want to do, let's go in with a brown, a taupe. Blah. All right, yeah. We're going to do the outer part of my eye here, and I think we're going to go with this color right here, which is All Natch. Okay. Make sure you're tapping off your brush. We're just going to build that color up right out here. Ooh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. All right. And a girl, Morphe. Yeah. Okay, we're going to build her for sure. Put her in the crease. There's a little bit of fallout, really barely anything. Look at that. I am impressed. 26 bucks. Okay, let me go ahead and grab a blending brush, one that's more precise, kind of like this one here. This is a Sigma E45, and what I'm going to do is take this. I'm not going to add any color to it because there's enough pigment on my eye, but I am going to go in my crease and to make sure that this is very well blended. I'm going to catch up with my other eye, and then we're going to continue this look, so give me a minute. Okay, so I did a half a cut crease with the Dose of Colors concealer, and we're going to go in with some really bright shimmers now. I'm excited. Woohoo! So we need some packing brushes. You guys grab your flat brushes. Doesn't really matter if they're angled. Let me go in with this one here. And we're going to do some setting spray so we can really, really get it to pop. And I'm going to go in with this just amazing one that stands out here. Let's see what shade this is. It is, oh my, okay, Otherworldly. Where are they getting these from? They're running out of shade names. They're just making up anything now. Okay, I'm liking this. Oh my gosh. Look. Yep, I'm liking that. Okay, so anytime you do a cut crease or you use setting spray, you might get the color bunching up on your eyes. It happens, and what you want to do is lay the color down, and after you lay it down, you'll take a blending brush and you'll go over it to smooth it out. I don't know if a lot of makeup artists tell you this or not, but it does happen where the things will bunch up a little bit. Okay, so now that I have layered this, oh my gosh, I'm loving that so much. All right, I'm going to go ahead and grab my blending brush. I'm going to actually go in with this Luxie. It's like a shader, and what I'm going to do is just go over this. Yeah, just like that. Let me catch up with the other eye so this video is not super long, and then we'll move on. Okay, So I finished that up, and then I put my big crayon, that's what I call these things. We got these in Boxy. This is a gel liner. I put that on the bottom of my waterline and a little bit right at my lash line, and you'll see why in a minute. And then I put underneath, I put it the upper waterline as well. Okay, this is like a huge part of a smoky eye, definitely. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna look for a crease brush, and may or may not have one available. You know what? I'm going to go in with this Madison Beer brush with the point, and we're going to use this. And what we want to do, you can use a little bit of setting spray, but we are going to take care of this part here and underneath the eye with this brush. We're going to put some setting spray on the brush, and let's go ahead and figure out which shimmer or which matte we want to put out there. I think I will start with this one here that I used before. I'll put the name on the screen, and we are just going to pack that in this crease here. Then we're going to take the point and we're going to lay this down right at the lash line. And begin to smoke that out, and it's going to be dark. And what happens is the gel liner mixes with the shadow, and you get that smoky like appearance, and it looks amazing. Whew, see how I did that? So now I want to go bring that up a little bit. And I'm barely touching my eye. I'm really just blending and bringing up that smokiness. And then I'm going to take another brush that has nothing on it, like this Luxie shader. And what I'm going to do is clean that up. So it looks flawless. And now I'm going to have to take a blending brush, and we're going to work this in. And grab one. We'll go in with this Crown blending brush. Doesn't have anything on it, but what we're doing is just making sure this is blended up here and down here. And I think I want to add a little bit of color, so we'll do that and blend it in. And then you can decide if you want to take this all the way in. You wouldn't use this brush to do it. What you would do is grab an angled brush like this here, dip it straight down into that matte that you're using, and kind of go right at the top. Then you could take a brush that looks like this, dip it a little bit into that same, and really blend it and work it down. And this is optional. I like doing this, but okay, so now that we've blended it down, go back in with the shader that has nothing on it and blend it. Just these back and forth motions. Just like that. Alright, I'm going to catch up with the other eye. Okay guys, so this is what we have so far. Now we are going to do some black liquid liner on the top. We don't need to do a wing with this look. Of course you can if you want to, if you want to go extravagant, but this is already a pretty extravagant look. So I'm going to just take a black liner and we'll go in with the Tarte. Or, you know what, we can use this one. I don't like to use a brand new black liner when I'm not doing a wing because sometimes too much product comes out at once and it's a pain in the butt. But you always want to make sure that your elbow is rested if you can. And do a tiny line. It just needs to be on the lash line. This actually helps if you're going to put on false lashes too. It not only defines the eye, but it helps with the band, hiding the band. So a very nice thin line. And then a coat of mascara, and we'll do some falsies. So let me finish with the other eye, and I'll be back in a second. Okay, I took a break after I did the liner and mascara, and well, mascara on my top lashes so far, and fed the kids. And one of Kayla's meals is, if she's on that ketogenic diet to help with her seizures, is ground beef, organic beef with vegetables, cheese, and butter. And she made such a mess. I was cleaning her up, and when I realized I sat down, I had a piece of meat stuck to my forehead. I didn't even know how it got there. I have no idea. So I put the Damn Girl Lash Mascara on my top lashes, and I'm going to use Jeffree's mascara for my lower lashes. And yeah, so Kayla is full. I looked at her, I was feeding her, and she was like, she eats with her fingers. She doesn't use utensils. And she was shoveling it in her mouth. Of course, you know, I'm always careful with her. And I said, do you like it? And she went, duh. I was like, okay, guess you do. Thought that was cute. Okay, so let's, go ahead and grab a brush that kind of looks like this, like a stiffy. Oh my gosh, I don't think I've said that in a while. Y'all know what that stiffy is, that eyeliner smudge brush. I'm going to go into this white shade up here. I'll put the shade on the screen, but I just want to do like a little bit of a brow bone highlight, and I really have to wash my brushes. I'm kind of like making do, but just slightly touch this up here to do a brow bone highlight. Yeah, that's that. Then we're going to use the corner of this brush and put the same on the inner corner. So this way we're using the palette, seeing what this palette can do. And I like to layer shadows, but I also like to blend my inner corner so it looks like everything belongs together. And you can bring this down if you want. Okay, so I've done that. I want to put on my lashes. I have been loving my lashes I got at the Sephora sale, like you would not believe. These things are like gorgeous, and they're a little extra, but you know, so is your girl. A little extra for sure. I'm in such a good mood. I am so happy these palettes came. Guys, I got an extra palette. I'm going to be doing the end of year giveaway. Some of you probably already know about that because you've been with me for a while. But I will do a separate video on that and show you guys what I've gotten so far and how you can win one of those palettes. So I'll get into that in another video. But I'm going to go ahead and put these lashes on. And then we're going to talk about this palette. So give me a minute. I'll be right back. Okay guys, I'm back. So this is my finished look. Definitely tell me your thoughts in the comments below. So let's talk about this Morphe 350 Supernatural Glow palette. I love it. It's $26 and look at it. You got some warms in here, some cools in here. You've got some different colors. And I will say that I'm used to, I really wasn't expecting the colors to be this good. Like these corals and everything over here, these peach, it's like a cool tone. You've got a little bit of warm tones over here, and they blended perfectly. And I was able to create an eye look that I absolutely love. For a smoky eye, you've got tons of browns. You've got a little bit of like a burgundy here. You've got your taupes. You can use this on light skin tones, and you can also use this on darker skin tones. So that's a win. So would I recommend this? Yes, I definitely would. For $26. The packaging is cheap. It is what it is when it comes to that. Morphe does their regular palettes that way, but as long as the formula works and blends well, which it did, I'm happy with it. So I don't care about that. So that is my review for the price point and everything, and for getting a look like this. Absolutely. So yes, I recommend it. Now you guys tell me your thoughts down in the comments below, and thank you for taking the time to watch this video to hear what I have to say. If you have not seen my review on the new Base Blue Cosmetics liquid lip, you definitely need to see that. That is what's on my lips here. I'm not going to spoil too much, but it also is a brand new launch, and I have something before it launches. I love that. So definitely check out that video too. Alright guys, thank you so much for being a part of my world. You're such a huge part of it, and I love you guys so much. I will see you real soon in another video. Bye!